We're open. The page on WHIO.com. You can see which businesses and restaurants are open during the stay-at-home order. 5:15 now. Good morning. It's 41 degrees. Our Storm Center 7 meteorologist Kiriste Zontini has been sharing science experiments during this quarantine. Today she has a new one you can try. Kiriste, I'm excited to see it.
Good morning, Letitia. Yeah, it's a good day to do a science experiment since it's just going to be rainy and cool, and some of us are even seeing snow this morning. So here's what you could do with the kids this afternoon. This is a quick experiment you could do to teach your kids about air pressure. Air pressure is just basically the force that air has pushing on our bodies and on Earth, so it's all around us. And as a meteorologist, we study changes in air pressure because that leads to weather, that leads to stormy days or sunny days. It can be hard to visualize because air is invisible to us, but this experiment will show you how pressure changes can be impactful. So all you'll need is a water bottle, just a recycled bottle filled with water, something to put your water bottle in, and something to puncture a hole in the bottle. I'm using a nail, but you can use a thumbtack. You do want to make sure you have parent supervision since you're going to be dealing with something sharp. So what we're going to do is just put a hole in the water bottle. So we've got the nail now in the water bottle, and you're going to assume when I take the pin out that the water will come out. But nothing happens. So why is nothing happening? It all has to do with air pressure. The air pressure pushing down around the water bottle is keeping the water inside. If we change the pressure, one of the big things to do that is to take the cap off of your water bottle. So when we remove the cap, now air is pushing in on the water inside the bottle, and it's changing the pressure and it's allowing the water to escape. If we plug up the water bottle again with the cap, we'll close off that air pressure pushing down on the water, and it stops the water from leaking out of the hole. So that's something simple and easy you could do with your kids at home, and of course you want to do it together since you will have something like a thumbtack or a nail, so something sharp, so make sure the little ones aren't practicing that alone. I'll put on WHIO.com full instructions and an explanation about air pressure so you can help teach your kids a little bit more about science. All right, you can also show them today is going to be one of those days where temperature is very important to us because where we have enough cold air mixing in this morning, we've been seeing some snow showers trying to cut in as well. So north of I-70, that's where we're tracking the snow. Dayton points south, it's just a chilly rain, and it will be raining pretty much all day today. But looking at what you need to know for this weekend, we do see dry weather tomorrow, and even most of Sunday gets to stay quiet as well. Here's a live look outside in Greenville, which really has been transitioning back and forth between rain and snow showers. The best part about it is the fact that the ground is warm enough that I don't expect there to be road impacts. And we don't have a lot of people that have to go out, so if you're an essential employee, use caution because the roads will be wet. If you could stay home, you could just watch the snowflakes at your house. Here's the big picture. You can see where you get those darker blues. That's where we're seeing some of those pockets with the flakes mixing in. But you see that green kind of cutting up the Ohio-Indiana border? We may be getting a little pocket of some slightly warmer air. So Greenville, I just showed you, there's likely that mix between snowflakes and raindrops. A little further to the north, up towards Salina, Sydney, and Troy, I just got a report on my Facebook page about Sydney seeing a transition over to snowflakes. So thank you for those live reports. And don't forget, share with us what you're seeing this morning. It is very helpful because the radar is looking in the cloud, but we want to see the ground truth of what is reaching the ground. Everybody, though, if you can see south of Dayton, is definitely seeing rain at this point. And even though it looked like there's a lot on live Doppler 7 radar, we still have some dry air around. So a lot of this is just going to be slowly increasing in coverage over the next several hours. Futurecast will keep the chance for snow around, I think, until about lunch in the far north. Everywhere else, we just see scattered rain showers throughout the afternoon, and it's going to stay cool, breezy, and cloudy through the day today. You can see really not until tonight will we dry out. And then we have a freeze warning that actually kicks in tonight because temperatures will drop. The good news is very quickly Saturday morning, clouds are moving out. We'll see some sunshine with just a few fair weather clouds during the day tomorrow. So big improvements by the time we head into the start of your weekend. When we talk about the snow this morning, how much? Well, as I mentioned, it's mainly just going to be the grass, likely maybe a slushy accumulation with that best chance for it to stick up in the far north. Temperature-wise today, again, we struggle. We're nowhere near normal with most spots staying in the upper 40s. And then for the wind gusts today, they will ramp up this afternoon. afternoon, likely about 35 miles per hour. Tonight we have that freeze warning that kicks in, and that's because, again, we're going to hover right around 32 degrees. So if you have anything potted in the garden or any crops you're worried about, take the time tonight to protect them. And then look at the weekend forecast. Honestly, it looks good for us. Even though we have that chance for a few showers Sunday, I don't expect them to linger too much. You're going to get a lot of the day on Sunday that stays dry. We'll talk more about the weekend in a little more detail coming up here in just a few minutes.
All right, Kiriste, we'll see you then. Thank you. The run is done for Dayton Flyer basketball fans. On Twitter, UD advanced to the Sweet 16 on the Fox Sports